Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, Strat-O-Matic Network, and it's our 1969 replay, as we've been doing. And today it's the Oakland A's at the Minnesota Twins, first of a two-game series. This one's dated September 15. There's going to be Raleigh Fingers on the mound for Oakland, the right-hander. And Dave Boswell for the Minnesota Twins. He is also a right-hander. I will be back with the starting lineups just a couple minutes, just a few minutes. And we have a 3:30 p.m. start, Eastern Time. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman. I'm in Studio B here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And it's a moist day. And I'm doing pretty well today. We have the Oakland A's at the Minnesota Twins. I'm going to go use the lavatory. And when I get back, I'll go over these starting lineups with you. And I'd like to say greetings to everybody. Let me go through the opening lineups if it's okay with you here. For the Oakland A's leading off, it's Bert Campanaris at shortstop. Batting second is Jose Tartabull in left field. Batting third, Bobby Brooks in right field. Bobby Brooks. The cleanup hitter is the captain, Sal Bando. He'll play third. Batting fifth at first, Tito Francona. Batting sixth at second base, Dick Green. Batting seventh and back in the lineup after an extended injury, Rick Monday in center field. Batting eighth and catching is Dave Duncan. And the pitcher, warming up in the bullpen, right-hander, Raleigh Fingers. Yes, he was the starter. We follow real-world lineups here. And for the home Minnesota Twins, who have clinched the West, leading off will be Ted Eulander in left field. Batting second at second base, Rod Carew. Batting third, playing right field, Tony Oliva. Batting cleanup at third, it's Harmon Killebrew. Batting fifth at first, Rich Reese. Batting sixth in center field, Cesar Tovar. Batting eighth and catching, it's Johnny Roseboro. Batting eighth at shortstop, Leo Cardenas. And the pitcher warming up in the bullpen, Dave Boswell, already with 21 wins. Dave is tied for second with McNally with 21. McNally's teammate, Mike Cuellar, has 23. As far as home runs go, if you might be interested, Hot Dog Jackson leads the majors with 52. He's been out for a while. It's been about a week now. And Big Man Howard has not made up any ground. He's got 49 home runs. In the American National League, McCovey has 49 to lead the league. We'd love to hear from you in live text. In just a minute, I expect that the Twins will take the field. Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B here on the Strat-O-Matic Network. And the Twins do take the field. It's Dave Boswell on the mound. Catching him is Roseboro. Infield setup is Reese at first, Carew at second, Cardenas at short, Killebrew at third. Outfield left to right, Eulander, Tovar, and Oliva. And we have a warm-up from Kathy Harden. Whoa, we have a warm-up. Before we go further, we've got a pretty warm-up. And I love her warm-ups because they warm me up. Lord, they warm me. They make me warm and all sorts of pleasant things going on there. Let's see that warm up from Kathy Harden. I'm warming up here. Just trying to get my shit together. Yes, there's the warm up question from Kathy Harden here. And here it is now. What type of lizard can change color for camouflage? Whoa. I'm going to just take a guess on that, Kathy Harden. Oh, looks like Joel Horland and I were thinking alike. Joel, I'll give you a red one, or I'll give you a little cannabis if you like. I am going slow tonight on the cannabis. I already took a hit, and I don't plan to do so until the top of the fourth, if at all. And we both get it. Holy cow, we both got it. How did I know that? Oh, shit. How did I know that? I don't know. Just one of those things. Great warm-up. Super frickin' warm-up from Kathy Harden. And here's Bert Campanaris. Rick Monday, Kathy Harden, Rick Monday back in the lineup. Gonna go with a green 20 die tonight, just to keep an eye on things. Okay, Boswell managed to not get the shit kicked out of him by Billy Martin. He's ready. At least today he did. The wind-up and the pitch to Campanaris. 1-5 right-handed, and that is a belted into the gap left center. Extra bases for Bert. He's rounding second, he's going to third, and he slides in safely with a triple to lead it off for the A's. Oh, look at that. That's a frickin' triple by Campanaris. It was a 1-4-1. And here comes Jose Tartabull. Got Jose and Rick Monday in the lineup. Jose played a lot of center field for Rick Monday in his extended absence. He must have been gone 3 weeks. And that's within the replay. I'm just guessing. Here's Tartabull now. And that's a ball low to Tartabull. Okay, Boswell is ready now. Anytime now. Oh, he lays it in. Oh, Lord, he lays it down. That is hit to the third baseman, Killebrew. I think he's a B, but I'm going to have to double check on the replay. That's going to be a 10B. It might be a pop out. At least it's not a double play. Let's just check it again here. Here we go. The infield. shit. What the hell happened? That matters. Folks, we've already gotten a little caught up here. Let's do a replay on this again here. And I apologize. We use instant replay quite sparingly. In this case, I forgot whether the infield was in or out. I have a house rule, and that is before sacrifices. 1, 2, and 3, the infield is in. 4, 5, and 6, it's back. And that's what we had Tartable here. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing a sacrifice with a runner on third? Oh, shit. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to have to make it a suicide. Okay, I have to. And I am so sorry about the way this game has started. But yeah, it's going to have to be a suicide because... it's going to be a squeeze. And that's why we look over here now. There's going to be a little delay here in the action, folks. What I have, and we have a question top of the second. But first we have to figure out on the replay. This was a default suicide with me making an error, not knowing it's a runner on third. Let's watch it again here on replay. Oh, it's a 3. So that means the infield is in, and it's going to be a, we got it there. It is a 10B. It's going to be and 2. It's a suicide squeeze. Attempts the bunt but misses the pitch. The runner on third must steal home. Oh my! Campaneris not being held. A double A. He is a 1-7 stealing home. Not being held. Here comes Campy. Oh, and he's thrown out. Oh, Campaneris thrown out stealing. What a cool play that turned out to be. So, it's sort of a rough and tumble start here. But we found our way through. So it's 1 out, nobody on. And Tartable with a strike of a count of no balls and 1 strike. That's an actual strike. He missed the pitch. You don't get many strikes in Strat-O-Matic. You can get them in super advanced. So again, if you were following, it was an error by me doing a bunt rather than a suicide squeeze. You could also do a safety squeeze. And I just made a boner there. And it happens. You play 1,751 games. You're going to have your share of boners. Now that is not that's not an error that is going to really impact this game or necessarily or the replay. Minnesota's clinched it, so we're lucky when that happens. Here's Jose now at the plate. No ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Boswell, 6-7, left-handed, grounds to second X. It's Rodney, 326. Rodney. That's a G3 pound, E26, 5'10", 11. And he throws him out. 2 away here in the top of the first. Nice to have Monday back in the lineup. Might do another Beetle emoji. You know that? Another Beetle emoji tonight. Okay, Boswell. And the pitch to Brooks. That's 6-6 right-handed. Fly ball right. Oliva under it. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs. One hit, the leadoff triple. Campaneris thrown out stealing in a very unusual play. And none left on, no runs. And Dave Boswell trying to become the second winningest pitcher in the American League. Cuellar leading with 23. McNally and Boswell tied at 21. In the National League, it's Juan Marichal with 24. Necro and Hands have 20 each. Ellis, Claude, and Gaylord with 19, and Big Ron Reed rounding it out at 18. We have a question, top of the second. In fact, I'd like to do an emoji. I'd like to also do something that is pretty wild. Here's Raleigh Fingers, the starter. Yes, the starter, folks. We don't think of him, a lot of us. I didn't. I said, what the... In 60, when I got the set, I saw the games. I said, what the hell? Guy had something like 8 starts. He's not a star. Okay, Eulander steps in. Fingers is ready. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 5-6 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Green. Over to Francona, 1 down. And here's Rodney. Rodney, I think would say, is rust-free. Kathy Harden, he is back. And the Twins just going in the swing of things. They have Rodney steps in. He's facing Fingers here, 1 out. Twins have 145. Well, 17 games left, including this one. It's going to start going down. And that's outside for a ball to Rodney. 0-1. And I think of an emoji. Oh, a nice clean emoji, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a great one. Oh, I got... Woo! I got a good one. I'm going to do it middle of the second. I can't wait. Okay, Rodney with a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's Fingers now. And that's 1-5 right-handed. And there's Rodney, swings on it and gets a base hit. So Rodney is on. This is a case where we'll roll to see if he's hold, because it's 1-14. I'm just gonna have to think these through. I'm doing a new thing here, Kathy Harden. So it's B. Ordinarily, you know, he'd be 1-10, 1-11. But if he's not held, and then do I want to hold him at 1-15, make him a 1-13, 1-14? Yeah, so I will hold. It's a very hard decision-making process. I will hold without rolling. Okay. He's a 1-14, Rodney. And Demos promises that he'll get me into it, super advanced stealing. It's been my last roadblock, my final challenge, and it's been very hard. Okay, here's Fingers from the stretch and the pitch to Oliva. That's 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, that is he got him swinging hard, Oliva. That's 2 down now. And here's Harmon. Harmon third base today. He's been switching back and forth. He's played a lot of third base, but he's played first base his share. A lot of utility here in Minnesota. You have Tovar, who can play anywhere just about. And, you know, you have Reese to play first, but he can also play the outfield. Leo is the shortstop. I mean, you know, Eulander. Great ball club. Great freaking ball club. And it's going to be a great series. The tickets are already on sale. And I think they're sold out. I think it's all sold out, as they've both clinched, folks. If anyone wants to know the schedule, I don't have the dates, but I can tell you it by games where they're at in this replay with an explanation. Just let me know in text if you're interested. Take me a minute or two. Here's Harmon now, 2 outs, Carew on first. And the pitch from Fingers. 6-7 right-handed, and he chops it to second. Yeah, under that is Green, 213. That's going to be 213, 12-2. Green is very good, very reliable. He picks it up, gets to it on a G1, 6-10, 13-13. And he throws him out, and the side is retired, so it's no runs. 1 hit, the single by Rodney, and he was left on. And ooh, I want to tell you, ooh, or I should say, I want to tell you, ooh, I want to tell you that we've got a ball game coming up. We got a question coming up here, and they're so good. You never know what kind of thing you're going to learn. Here it is, as of 2021. This is the only American tennis player, male or female, to win more than 20 majors. 20 majors. 20 majors in 4 innings? Well, Williams a great guess, you know? That's a great freaking guess. That is it Vanessa Williams? Or is it Venus? I'm not sure, but she's like the greatest tennis player who ever played. All in all. Which Williams? Oh, Kathy Harden. Is it Vanessa? I say it's Vanessa. Greatest goddamn tennis player in her prime. When you consider her being, I mean, you know, she's as powerful as a man, I think. Kathy Harden, I'm going to say, come on, give it to me. Oh, Serena. You got to respect her. She is, yes. Yes, Serena Williams. And that's a great frickin' question. Oh. You know, it's very hard for me to type Kathy Harden. You know that over here? I hope you understand it. You know, I have to reach over, you know, but I just want to say, to let you know something right here. And I'm going to type it right in here. You are the best. Okay? Thank you for the questions. He couldn't come up with the Williams. You know, can you blame him? But it's Serena, sure. You know, my memory is fading. It has nothing to do with disrespect of being misogynistic or racist. I am like really the opposite. I am the most open-minded, flexible, embracing of diversity guy in the world. I was taught, I was raised on it, folks. And in fact, I'm not defensive about it, but I'm very, very, look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. Da, 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 da. Here it goes. Here we go. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. It's off. Kathy Harden, I was going middle of the second. Did you want me to do mine now? I don't think you Sorry, you want it now? I'll give it to you now. Does it really matter? I'll give it to you now. You want it now? Look at me. I'll tell Boswell to hold on. Okay. You want it now? You'll get it now. Folks, I'm going to do my question. Oh, I'm going to do one right now, okay? Now I want to get my keyboard all set here. This is a double shot, but different people. Oh, you're going to love this, Kathy Harden. Anybody at all? Anybody at all? Name this Beatles song. Not much participation here. Jesus. Anybody at all? Well, I'm surprised you didn't know the exact name of the song, Kathy. I thought you were like heavily Beatles. Piggies. I believe it's on side 2 of the White Album by George Harrison. Piggies. We are back. I thought that would go over very, not just with you, Kathy. I thought that would be a big hit for people, but you know, they all can't be winners, right? They all can't be winners. We are heading to the top of the second here. And it's Boswell on the mound. Very peculiar first inning, allowing the triple to Campy and having him thrown out trying to steal home. Here's Boswell now, facing Bando. 6'8" right-handed. There's a single up the middle for Bando. So the captain's on. Now Tito Francona. Boswell from the stretch. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed. Popped him up to first. Reese is there. 1 out. Now Dick Green. The A's mathematically eliminated. They are 22 games out. They are in second. They've been in second all year. They're going to eventually clinch second place in about a week or less, I would say. Here's Green. Boswell. 4-7 right-handed, he walked him. So Green draws a base on balls. It's first and second with 1 out. And here's Rick Monday. Oh, Monday back in the lineup. Boy, is that a nice thing to see. Monday coming to the batter's box here. He was out for about 3 weeks or more. Maybe more. So here's Rick Monday stepping into the batter's box. Left-handed hitter, first and second. Boswell from the stretch. The pitch to Monday. That's going to be 1-7. And he flies it to center. He got a piece of it. Under it is Tovar for the out, 2 away. And here's Dave Duncan, the catcher. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Dave Duncan. Wow, 126. Oh, we let them hit at least twice, if not more, if they're winning. No score, top of the second. Strat-O-Matic Network, Jeffrey Guterman, Oakland at Minnesota. First of a 2, September 15. In our 1969 replay here. Now Boswell from the stretch. It's a clutch situation for Duncan. That's going to be 5-10 right-handed, and that's a ballpark slash right-handed. Oh, it's a 7 in Minnesota, and it goes through for a base hit. And that's going to load them up, unfortunately, to bring fingers up. Isn't that a way that happens in baseball? It was a 5-10 right-handed ballpark slash. He is a right-handed. 1-16. It is a base hit, no doubt about that, but it's one asteroid. Just got through. And here's the pitcher, Raleigh Fingers. You know, if you wanted to play a certain kind of ball game, you could bring a pinch hitter in now. You know, just for the hell of it. You know, that it's the end of the season. Fingers pitched an inning. You know, but we're going to let him hit. Here's Boswell trying to get out of it now. The pitch to Fingers. That's going to be 2-7, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. The base is loaded, left on. Boswell in trouble, but got out of it. We're in the middle of the second. It is scoreless ball game. Yeah, did he really do that? You know, there was a World Series game, and this was very spooky to me, Bill. You know, you go to YouTube, I'm sure you know you can listen to radio broadcasts of so many games. Okay, Bill? You can hear broadcasts. I said, you know, let me listen to a World Series that was played during the war. And I'm not sure if it was 44 or 45, what year it was, but the manager replaced the pitcher. I think he pulled him right out of the inning in the first, immediately. And he had only allowed like a walk and a base hit or something. Poyer hated it. Well, Cletus is all right by me. So, you know, here's Reese coming up now. Fingers on the mound. Yeah, it's going to be 5-5 left-handed. Grounds it to first, and Francona scoops. And he's going to throw it to Fingers covering that bag. Those fingers covering that bag. That's one down Tovar now. It is a weird situation, you know, 2 outs, bases loaded, and your pitcher comes up. I mean, baseball is, you know, Garagiola had a good title for a book he wrote. Baseball is a funny game. I mean, it's also a very, very tough game. It's a serious game. It's a lot of things, but it is a funny game. Here's the pitch to Tovar. That's 4-9 right-handed. And that's going to be a base hit. Oh, it just goes through. Oh, just past the reach of Bando, the captain. He dove for it and could not get that. Let's look at that again. That's pretty play. Pretty base hit, I guess. 4-9, Tovar right-handed, single 1-4. Look at that, it's a 1. That 20 die is really turning up nicely these days. With ease. And Tovar, a AA, is being held 1-15, and he will be a 1-16 with Duncan. 1-16. Duncan a +1. Here's Roseboro now. Fingers now from the stretch. Tovar, big lead. Throws back to first. Not in time. Tovar looks like he's raring to go. He's got a nice lead. It's Fingers from the stretch. And here's the pitch to Roseboro. And there goes Tovar. Oh, and he is out! Oh! What a beautiful throw by Duncan. And he was just, you know, to see Tovar, he was so far away from the bag. And that's the second runner thrown out stealing. At least that was intentional. I love it. I freaking love it. 1-16 for Tovar. Thrown out by Duncan. 2 away. And let that be a lesson for you. Count as 2-2 to Roseboro now. Let that be a lesson to you. Oh, we got a top 3 query. A top 3 query from Bill Ivamy. Lord, I can't even think of what I'd want to tell people. I can't even imagine what I want to tell people these days. Here's Roseboro with 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch from Fingers. Very interesting game thus far. 5-10 left-handed. There's a ballpark slash. That may not go through. Left-handed hitter in Minnesota. Left-handed, absolutely not. It is a liner to second caught by Dick Green. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, one thrown out stealing again. We've gone 2. It's scoreless here. And we have a top of the third question here from Bill Ivamy. Clete Boyer had two brothers who played in the Major League Baseball. Name them. Jesus, I know of Cletus and I know of Ken, but I don't know of anybody else. I don't know of anybody else. I don't know of anybody else. I am so whacked out by that question. That's a question I should know, but that's a little piece of knowledge that I don't possess. Let's see what we got here. Pitcher in the early 50s with the Cards. You know, I'd have to guess a first name. I did not know. And if we have no guesses, I'm going to ask that you reveal who that was. Because there's no Googling here until after for me. Cloyd? Cloyd Boyer? What a name. Jesus. That... Cletus, you know, I think that's his real name, Cletus. Cloyd Boyer was a right-handed pitcher, and yes, he's the oldest, and I didn't know this. Now, he died in 2021 recently. He only played 5 years, okay? And he was about an average pitcher, give or take. He outlived his two brothers. Yeah, the other ones died. That's a great question. Great freaking question. Here's Boswell, top of the third. I didn't know this, okay? I thought, you know, Cloyd Boyer, I had no idea that this was true. Here's Campaneris. Now, he's 1 for 1. He had a very strange at bat. I'm not even going to get into it. Here's Boswell. That's 6'10", right-handed. Grounds it to short for Cardenas. And he throws him out, 1 away. Now Jose Tartabull. Boswell again going for win number 22 today. It's very good baseball. Oh. God. Oh. Oh. Here's Boswell. And the pitch to Jose. That's going to be 5'10", left-handed, walked him. So Jose is on with 1 out. And it's Bobby Brooks, the youngster, I guess. I don't know, maybe he was a veteran. I don't know much about him. He coached for Billy Martin. Whoa. Kind of an unusual name. Here's Boswell and the pitch to Brooks. 5'6", right-handed, flies to center, and that's for Tovar. 2 outs. for Bando. Bando singled in the second, left on base with the bases loaded. "5-3 right-handed, grounded to first for Reese, 212. Good fielding. He gets to it, G1, E12, 6, 10, 14. And he takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. We're in the middle of the third. No runs, no hits. The walk to Jose. We're in the middle of the third. It is a scoreless game. We've been down this road before. We have a question, top of the fifth. Boy, I would love to get a question of all questions. I don't think it would be one like that Babe Ruth question, but Lord, would I love to get here's fingers now. It'll be Cardenas, Boswell, and top of the order. Cardenas steps into the batter's box. And the pitch from Fingers. That's 4-10 right-handed, fly ball left. And under it is Jose, one down. No chances yet for Monday, playing center field today. Back in the lineup after being out a while. At least about 3 weeks. Here's Boswell. Boswell, a 6 NR. Okay, Fingers, the windup and the pitch. That's going to be 6-9 right-handed. And he has the power. It's hit well into the gap. And it's dropping. Boswell rounds first, comes into second with a one-out double. And he is a good hitter, though. 6-9 right-handed. We were talking about yet last game. Cloninger hitting 2 grand slams in a game? If that happened in Strat-O-Matic, you'd say that is completely unrealistic. Wouldn't you? Come on. Here's Eulander. Boswell on second, one down. Fingers on the mound. Here's the pitch to Eulander. And that's 3-8 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Green. And it's 2 away. Now, here's Rodney in a clutch situation. Fingers will try to get out of this. Rodney is Rodney. So, if you know what that means. That's low for a ball to Carew. Okay, Fingers now. Here's the pitch. 3-12 right-handed. There's a base hit. Look at that off it. Oh, wait a minute. It's a clutch. Oh, he popped him up. Oh, he popped him up to second base. Green is under it. He makes the catch. Oh, wow. Side is retired. Fingers gets out of that, folks. Look at that, super advanced. 3-12, and that's a clutch situation. And, of course, that would be converted to a pop-out. They don't tell you where. And so I'm going to go left-handed to the right side. Caught by Green. and the side is retired. So it looks like Carew is not a clutch hitter to speak of. No runs, one hit, one left. We've gone three, a very interesting first three innings. We have a game, we have a question top of the fifth as Boswell comes out now. His first endurance is the seventh, Fingers is the sixth. It'll be Francona to lead it off. Again, Hot Dog Jackson has been out for about a week now. I think he's milking it. Here's Boswell. Pitch to Francona. That's 111 right-handed. Grounds to short for Cardenas. Leo throws it over to Reese. One away. Now Dick Green. Big Dick Green. He's actually not big. It's one out, nobody on. He walked left on in the second. .28 right-handed, hit well by Green into the gap for a double. And he's hit some home runs this year. That was a 1-5 off his own card. Clean off his own card there. And that dropped in for a double, so Dick Green with a one-out double, and here's Monday. Monday coming to the batter's box now, back in his second game. He's 0 for 1, he flew to center. In the second inning. So Monday steps into the batter's box here. Okay, Boswell with Green on second. Here's the pitch to Monday. That's 4-8 left-handed. He walked him. So Monday waits that out. It's first and second, one away, and it's Dave Duncan again who had the single. It was a ballpark slash single, and we'll give it another chance here. Fingers on deck. Pitch from Boswell. That's 210 right-handed, and he pops it up behind the plate. Roseboro makes the catch two-way. And here's Fingers. Fingers at the plate. Trying to get some crumbs here. 2 outs, first and second, Boswell. Pitch to Fingers, 2-4, grounds it to third for Killebrew. He's got it and throws it to Reese, side retired. So Boswell handling himself nicely with a little help in different ways. We're in the middle of the fourth. It's scoreless. Fingers pitching decent baseball as well. It is a scoreless ball game. It's going to be Tony Harmon and Rich Reese here in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes Tony now. Fingers. And the pitch, 4-6, left-handed, chops it to second for Green. And he tosses it over to Francona, one away. Now here's Harmon now. Fans here in Minneapolis tonight, very excited about the playoffs. Last time the Twins made postseason, of course, it was only World Series, 1965. They lost in 7 to the Dodgers. This is an even better team, I believe. Here's Killebrew now. And the pitch, 412, right-handed, grounds it to short. And that's going to be for Campaneris. He throws over to first, and it's 2 away. And now Rich Reese is the batter. Woo! That's Rich Reese now. Reese, a left-handed hitter. It's fingers facing Reese. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Okay, fingers the wind-up and the pitch to Reese. That's 310 right-handed, grounds it to first. And Francone's going to have to toss it to fingers. Covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3. 4 fingers. So we've gone 4, and there's no score here. But you know what all that means. That means Kathy Harden has a question now. And I hope you'll be very much interested in this one. Whoa. Frederick Bauer invented this brand of potato chip in 1966 and requested to have his ashes put in the distinctive packaging that his chips come in, and his children honored his request when he passed. And Joel Horland is very quick with Pringles, and you know, that's got to be a great question and a great freaking answer. I like Pringles. They're pretty good. This shit is all bad for you. Right now, I have some, you know, since you brought up snack foods, Kathy, I have some Planter dry roasted, lightly salted peanuts. Oh. Whoa. I'd like to see that, you know. That I would like to see. I would like, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you all like to see that? Original flavor can, is that where the ashes were in, Kathy? Joel, do you have a snapshot of that tower? Do you still have that tower? Hey folks, Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B, and we're just hanging out. Look, it's a great ball game. It's a 0-0 ball game. Say what you will. It's long gone. It didn't work out well. Okay, well, had it worked out well, that would have been something else. Oh, Lord. Here's Boswell now. He'll face the top of the order, top of the fifth. I'm sure we're going to get more questions. We usually get a double shot from Kathy. We usually get something more from Bill coming up. Bert Campanaris, if I can come up with something, I will. Here's Boswell. That's 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. So Bert goes down, one away, and here's Jose. Grounded to second and walked. 2-8 right-handed, taps it back to Boswell, who fields it and tosses it to Reese for the second out. We are here in Minneapolis. Bobby Brooks is the batter. .29 right-handed, and he struck him out. So a great inning there for Boswell. 1, 2, 3 struck out, 2. Middle of the fifth here, and it's scoreless as can be. Take a break for about 2 minutes. Collect myself. We'll get back together here in due course. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, your host.
Out of the Park Baseball 25 is here. Improved 3.
There's going to be a double shot from Kathy Harden. That's going to be the middle of the 7th. It's a scoreless frickin' ball game, folks. That's what you call a real hit, folks. That's what you call the real thing. Haven't done one of those in a while. This is much more agreeable with me. I'm gonna get back in about a minute here, folks. Just to show you a little behind the scenes of how I work these. The sound, and it's nothing special, but I have a good time with it. We are a low budget program. And I'm sorry if I'm gonna just sit here and remind you of that, but I think occasionally it's not a bad idea. Oh, we got one on the top of the 6th here. Oh, is that lovely? It's going to be after this half inning, folks. Bill Ivan me. And you never know what he's going to throw at you. Let's get through this bottom of the 5th, and it's fingers. Both pitchers throwing shutout baseball. Not to say they haven't gotten into trouble at times, but got out of it. Here's Tovar now. Single thrown out stealing. There's the pitch, 111 right-handed. Ballpark slash. Cesar right-handed hitter. That's going to go through. Oh, hell yeah. So Tovar again, with this time with a leadoff single. Will he try again for second? He was thrown out once. He's a 1-16. And here's Roseboro again. Big lead by Tovar. There he goes. Oh my, and he's safe this time. Gets up, brushes himself off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. Fly ball left field for Tartable. That's Jose with the catch. That is one little Jose out there. And here comes Leo. Now Leo can do it. 280 frickin' hitter. Shortstop. He's a 2 shortstop, so he's got to be considered him a good ball player. Here's Fingers now. Pitch to Cardenas. That's 211 right-handed. Oh my, ballpark blast by Leo. Oh my, he's got the power. It's a 19, and he's a right-hander. Oh, ain't that a shame? It was way off, though, caught by Tartable. And Tovar runs back to second. Oh, Lord, that was hit deep. Again, it was a 211 right-handed. Look at that ballpark blast. Ignore the rest of that. And then we go right-handed in Minnesota. And it was caught. So we have 2 down now, and there it is. Look at this now. Boswell, at least he's a 6-or he doubled. So for Dave Boswell, this will be a clutch situation here in a scoreless ball game. We have a question from Bill Ivamy coming right up here, right after this inning. Here's Fingers now. Pitch to Boswell. That's going to be 4-4. Right-handed, grounds it to short X. Campy, can he get to this? 328. Whoa. 17-3 G1. He gets to it. Can he hold on to it? 4-7-8. 28. And he does. And the side is retired. Nice play by Bert. And we've gone 5. It's that was no runs, 1 hit, stolen base, left on second, scoreless through 5. And check out this timing with Bill Ivamy here. Check this out. Whoa, that was quick. Named the Oakland A's hitting coach for 68 and 69. Reggie credited the Hall of Famer. Oh, Joel Horland's too quick for me. Oh, that's too damn quick. I couldn't even read it. He credited the Hall of Famer for making him the hitter he became. I think Jackson was blowing smoke up his behind. You know what, Bill? Maybe it was true. Maybe for once he was right about something. But there, maybe it was smoke coming out of his anus. It could have been. That's a great freaking question. That is a great freaking question. Well, here's Dave Boswell taking his warm-ups. And it's getting tense here. Top of the 6th, yeah, DiMaggio, because he needed a pension. I think that's why he went to Oakland. They let him be a coach, and it turned out to be good, actually. But, you know, he blew a lot of smoke out of his anus, absolutely. Here's Boswell now, facing the captain Bando, the windup and the pitch. That's going to be 2-9 right-handed, grounds it to first. Reese, covering the bag is Boswell. 1 down. And here's Tito Francona 0 for 2. 85 at bats. There's something very, very, very mysterious. I don't know about mysterious. There's something about DiMaggio that freaks me out. First of all, he married Marilyn. You know that? He, as you all know, he married Marilyn. And he really loved her, okay? I mean, for whatever that's worth, but he really did love her. Okay. And I find it easy to imagine anybody could fall in love with her. God almighty. Here's Francona now. Pitch from Boswell, but he was in the lineup. That's why he's here. Tito Francona, 1-8 right-handed, and it's a base hit for Tito. On first 1 down. And here's Dick Green. He hit 2 blasts. No, I didn't remember that. You're telling me in 68, when he won 30, Reggie hit 2 blasts, okay? Yeah, no, that was a weird uniform. He came to them in 68. I think he was there 1 year, I believe. I think he then went to the front office for 1 year or something, or was considered a scout. He didn't suit up. Dizzy was there. He was still alive. Okay. Or a corpse. Here's the pitch to Green now. That's going to be 5-5 right-handed. Struck him out. That is number 4 for Boswell. Boswell moving out all along here tonight. Occasional base runners. Getting out of any trouble. Game of the week. And here's Monday now. Flew to center and walked. That's 6-4 left-handed, grounds to short X. And that's going to be Leo, 233. $14-2. It's a G1. He gets to it. 5-8-10. E33-10. He's got a lot of errors. It's not hard to make errors, but he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. You play a lot. You know, you'll play shortstop. You'll make errors, even if you're Ozzie Smith. I was surprised how many errors Ty Cobb had in the field. He got an error, super advanced fielding, in my 1911 replay in the outfield. I said, what the hell? And I looked it up, and I think he had 19 frickin' errors throughout the season. Can you imagine? It's a long season, granted, but, you know, maybe it's just my expectations that I think these people are almost perfect. That wouldn't make errors like that. Here's Fingers now, bottom of the 6th. Oh, there was no score. What the hell am I doing here? I put a 1 there. And that's because my head was completely somewhere else at that moment. And we're gonna get that move to the bottom of the 6 fingers. Lord, freaking duel here. There's a tension in the bottom of the 6th here. And leading it off will be top of the order, Eulander. Here we go now. Eulander, Carew, Oliva, Killebrew, Reese, Tovar. That's some lineup. Here's fingers. 3-4 right-handed. That's a ballpark slash. Oh, that may not go through. Left-handed. No, it does not. It's caught by Green. Again, Green very good at second today. Top of a lot of shit in a lot of plays. Meanwhile, Monday, back for the first time in weeks, has had no chances. Out in center, that's a good thing. Unless it's a fly ball. Keep it in the infield. Unless you have runners on base, then you might like a fly ball, pop out. Here's Rodney now. Six, 7 left-handed. Look at that. He chops it to second. And that's going to be Green again. 213. He's so steady there at second. So freaking steady. That's 213, 14, 2. He gets right to it, G1. E13, 4, 8, 12. And he throws him out. So they keep hitting it to Green here. And now it's Tony now. Very dangerous man. Tony is a very, very dangerous man at the plate. We're in a scoreless ball game, bottom of the 6th. Tony at the plate with 2 down. Fingers. Winds up. And uncurls. That's 5-9 left-handed. Grounds it to first. And it's Francona scooping and then throwing the fingers again to cover that frickin' bag. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Roland fingers. And we have gone 6, and it's a scoreless ball game. That's what it is. You never know how these are going to turn out. I hope no runs ever score. We had a 20-inning game, Pirates-Mets. I saw someone said it happened. That was about, I don't know, real world week ago. And we're going to head to the top of the 7th, and we will have the doubles. The double. It's going to be Boswell. Each pitcher really pitching good baseball today. Very good baseball. It's going to be Duncan, and then Fingers will come on out, I assume. Roland relieved in real world. In this game, he relieved in our replay last game. We'd have to go check and go back to the 13th, which we will do if we want, to see if he pitched in that game. If he did, then he won't pitch. Okay, here's Boswell, the pitch to Duncan. That's going to be 1-8 right-handed, and he struck him out. That is the 5th for Boswell. And believe it or not, they're going to let Fingers hit. Christ. You know, let the guy hit. You know, also, endurance doesn't matter if he keeps pitching like this. Okay? If he keeps pitching like this, endurance doesn't matter. Here's the pitch to Fingers now. That's going to be 2-7, and he struck him out. That's 6 for Boswell. Now Campaneris. A real fluke play if you weren't with us in the top of the first. On the first pitch, Campaneris tripled, and then Tartable went to bunt. He missed the strike, and Campy was thrown out stealing. It was funny. It was, you know, because it was based on my error. I forgot he was on third. I was going to do a sacrifice. So that could have been a run. And a mental mistake by me. And that happens. And it's built into the game. The pitch to Campaneris, 6-8 right-handed. There's a base hit. A 2-out single, Campaneris. Roseboro -1, he'd be a 1-14. Here's Jose now. You need big hits, big shitting hits with 2 outs here. You need a triple. You need a double, no asteroids, or a home run. Here's the pitch to Tartable. It's the way I think. 2-8 right-handed, taps it back to Boswell. And he throws it to Reese. And I'm telling you, Boswell out of it again. His first endurance, that was it. And he has full endurance. And we have a double shot coming. Oh, Lord, we have a double shot coming. Cows make more milk when they listen to music, specifically in this genre. Got a lot of varieties here. Got a lot of varieties, rap, jazz. Well, thank you, Kathy Harden. I'm sorry, folks. I got it again. You know, classical really is so soothing. And I've actually studied some of the history of it since the pandemic. I was always into it. You know, my father introduced me to it, along with the Beatles. We got another one coming, though. Another one freaking coming. We have a double shot here, Kathy Harden. I got meatballs. I got Swedish ones in the oven. And I'm just trying to bide my time and not freak out here. It's a scoreless game. Wait for it now. Here it is. The Aetherius Society believes Jesus and Buddha are spiritual enemies and live on which planet? Lord. Oh, yes. Oh, Lord. Venus. Venus. Kathy, are you telling me, isn't that the planet of love? And none of us got Venus. Whoa. That kind of blew my mind, Kathy. That one was user discretion advised. Whoa. That one was scary to me. It's a freaking scary freaking shit. How do people buy into that shit? Ooh, I am in Studio B. I think I'm going to be okay, everybody. That was one wild question, Kathy Harden. What is the Aetherius Society? Is it some sort of squirrely cult or religion? I mean, what is that? That Jesus and Buddha hate each other. I highly doubt that would be the case. Oh, you didn't write that they hate each other. I pulled that out, Jesus, by accident. It's just that they're spiritual entities that live on a particular planet, Venus. Okay, I came up with the idea that they hate each other. But that's no less bizarre as the idea that they live on Venus. Well, Fingers has pitched very good baseball tonight, folks. This is the big story today is the pitcher's duel here between Raleigh Fingers and Dave Boswell. And Fingers is on the mound. This will be his 7th inning of work tonight. He has full endurance. And leading it off will be Harmon. And you know what Harmon can do? Harmon, it's a scoreless ball game. It is interesting, Kathy. Okay, I hope I'm not insulting, but you don't buy into it, do you? I doubt it. Here's the pitch to Killebrew. That's 212 right-handed. Fly ball center, hit well but playable. By Monday, his first chance of the night in his first game back after a few weeks. I'm sure it is interesting. I think Heaven's Gate was interesting. You know, 212 right-handed, and then Monday gets his first put out, his first chance out in center. Back in the lineup. He was out for about 3 weeks or more. Here's Rich Reese now. Fingers handling himself very, very, very well tonight. Well, let me look it up. The Asterius Society. I'm interested in social organizations, even, you know, here it is. It's an international. But are you telling me that they really believe that? Whoa. I see they have a lot of different spiritual yoga. That's all fine. I'm just saying that this belief that they live on Venus, but I looked it up there. Okay, here's Reese now, 0 for 2. He is grounded out to first, over to Fingers twice. And in fact, they've pulled that 3 times tonight. Here's the pitch to Reese. 1-8 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Reese. Reese with a hit. That's only the 4th allowed by Fingers. 1-8 right-handed. And here's Cesar. That's 2-5 right-handed. Walked him. So it's 1st and 2nd. And if you're into that, Kathy, I know I'm digging a hole, but I apologize. Don't mean any offense. 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Here's Roseboro now. It's a walk. Here's Roseboro. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed. And there's a base hit. That's with 1 asteroid. And that's going to be it for Fingers, folks. Oh, he didn't make it. So that's going to be it for Fingers, having reached fatigue here in the 7th on a 4-7 left-handed. Manager comes out. Fingers is through. Pitch 6 1/3. Oh, you're not into it? You're not at all into it. Okay, thank God. I just did, because I would not that I care either way. It's just I didn't want to have insulted you if you were, And I felt a dread about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Walked 1, struck out 1, has allowed none. Now we're going to check Roland to see if he pitched on the 13th. If he did, he's out of the question tonight. We try our best to be realistic, even if it means me having to go through something like this. Here it is. Help it. No, he did not, so he can. It will be Roland, everybody. Roland will come in. There'll be a little break in the action here. In the bottom of the... He is a left-hander. We went through that whole thing with his card. And it worked out fine, I guess. Roland coming out. He's taking his warm-ups now. Bases full, 1 out for Leo. And we have a top of the 9 question here from the big man, Bill Ivamy. Jim Roland. Woo! And here's Roland. He's ready now. Up comes Leo. The infield will play this back. This could be the ball game right here. Roland trying to get the A's out of this from the stretch, and the pitch to Leo. That's going to be 1-4, left-handed, fly ball right. This may be deep enough. Absolutely, for Reese. Coming under that is Brooks. He's a +1. Reese, 1-12, be a 1-13. And hell yeah, we will come back. That's the best chance they've had to score a run all day. Here comes Reese to tag. The throw from Brooks. And he's safe. He slides in. A nice throw. But the run scores. That's going to be a sacrifice fly by Leo. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Twins. And here's Dave Boswell with 2 down. First on second. Roland. That's going to be 3-6, and he struck him out, and the side is retired. Roland lets up the fly ball. You can't blame him too much about that. 1 run, and the Twins take the lead. That will be charged to Fingers. He pitched good baseball, but he's the loser of record. Boswell on the verge of win number 22 to put him second. He's tied with McNally. Cuellar has 23 wins already. And we're heading to the top of the 8th. And here's Boswell. Brooks 2 lead it off. Orioles need something going on here. He's a 241 hitter. So, whatever. We'll let him hit. That's 1-7. Right-handed, he walked him. So Brooks is on for the captain now. Boswell in his second inning of endurance. Full endurance here. Here's Bando now. Bando 1 for 3. The captain takes a ball outside, 1-0. Okay, Boswell. And the pitch to Bando. That's 4-10 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 7 for Boswell. So he's handled himself pretty well tonight. Well enough to be throwing shutout baseball. He's allowed base runners, but gotten out any trouble. Here's Francona now. He's got power. Boswell and the pitch. That's going to be 4-6 left-handed, and he struck him out. Oh, Boswell with his 8th. Getting Tito Francona. And now it's Dick Green. Green 3-5. And he singles. Brooks round second, goes to third, so it's first and third, but it's 2 outs. And what a situation for Rick Monday now. Back his first night here in a clutch situation. First on third, 2 down. Monday left-handed hitter. He is 0 for 2 and walked. Boswell 1 hit and or walk away from fatigue. And the pitch. 5-7 to Monday. He pops it up to first. And Reese makes the catch. And Boswell gets out of that. Isn't that something? No runs. A walk and a single, both left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. And Roland in here. They'll hit for him in the 9th. It'll be the top of the order. A's down 1-0 here. Roland must keep them in this game into a 1-run game. Then it will be Duncan, Roland, and Campaneris due up. And here's the pitch to Eulander. But before then, we're going to have a question. It's 5-7 left-handed, and he struck him out. That's the second by Roland. Left-handed pitcher. (3-7) left-handed. Fly ball left. A can of corn for Tartable. And with 2 outs, Oliva. That's 4-5 left-handed. And that is a drive hit out to left. It's going to be a run for Tartable, and he catches up with it to make the catch. And the side is retired 1-2-3. We've gone 8. It's a lovely 1-0 ball game. We'll be back with the A's, see if they can come back here. But not before we do this question here from Bill Ivamy. Oh, his time, I can't keep up with him. Raleigh fingers through the last pitch in the 1972 and 74 World Series. Name the left-handed pitcher who relieved Fingers and threw the last out in the 73 series. Oh, Lord. I have no idea. That's pretty arcane stuff, guy. I'm going to say 73. I don't know who they had in the bullpen. And they may use the starter in the final game or something. But, oh. Yeah, his name escapes me, Bill. Oh, his name escapes me. His name escapes me. Lorne Knowles. You see how I got the sound from Lorne? And the brain is the brain, Bill. I mean, not that I have such a good one, but just to show you how associations, how I was reaching for it. I was thinking Lorne, the sound of it, doesn't it? You know, and it got me to Knowles. That's a great freaking question. Folks, we're going to head to the top of the ninth. Lorne Green. Oh, Christ. We're going to, the A's have a shot at it now. I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a hitter for Duncan. There's going to be a hitter for Rowland. But we'll be back in just a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. 1-0 Twins.
What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here. I have been arrested for multiple crimes, including battery on a police officer, grand theft, declaring war on Italy, and public indecency. I will be escaping prison on March 28th. After that, I will take over the world.
Indeed. You know, Bill Ivanby, I am not sure. I bet you there was. I bet you there was. Well, here we are, top of the ninth. This is it. Boswell has gone all the way with the shutout. He is the victor thus far. And there's going to be a hitter for Dave Duncan. Gump Worsley. Lord. There's going to be a hitter here. And I'm going to do it just to spite my face, folks. It's going to be Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson will come in 2 hits. He had 67 at-bats. It's going to happen. Sometimes you just get a gut feeling, you go with it. It may be unrealistic. Watch him get out anyway. Here's Boswell now facing Bob Johnson. And the pitch. That's going to be 2-8, and you see, he popped him up. Leo has it for the out, one away, you see? So, you know, you got to try, you do a couple things. Sometimes you make a mistake. Now there'll be a hitter for Roland, who came in for fingers and retired 5 in order. And let's see who it's going to be now. Well, it will be Tommy Reynolds, who's been playing plenty lately. Reynolds will come in. They're really coming out here with the last of what they got here to try to get something. A run is what they need. But Boswell going for the shutout. Here's Reynolds now. The windup and the pitch from Boswell. 3-2 right-handed, pops it up foul territory. Third base, and there's Harmon there. He makes the catch. And that's going to be 2 down now. That was a 3-2 right-handed. There it is. And it's all up to Burt. The Minnesota Twins will win their 103rd game if Campaneris is retired here, putting them actually 1/2 ahead of Baltimore's record. They're about even on the season. No Lords. Holy shit. Well, here's Campy. Campy 2 for 4. Big mistake he made in the first inning, trying to steal first on a missed sign. Here's the pitch from Boswell. 1-6, and he grounds it to short for Cardenas, and he throws to Reese, and the game is over. And that's really a kind of a cool thing that happened there with Campy, if any of you remember it. I think it's an error that's beautifully built into the ball game. The final here, Minnesota 1, Oakland nothing. A 1-0, great 1-0 ball game. We've had great pitching lately. Boswell with his 22nd win of the season. And he is now second in the American League with wins. Cuellar has 23. 9 innings, a shutout. He did allow 7 hits. He walked 4, struck out 8, shutout. Final line, Minnesota 1 run, 6 hits, out hitting Oakland by 1 and winning. And no errors. Oakland no runs, 7 hits. And no errors. I guess, you know, my father used to say 2 things. He'd say if you can out-hit a team and win, that shows you're a good team. It was a quick game. And if you can win 1-run ball games, a lot of them, that shows you're a good team. Or he would say, you know, something like that. And I think it was actually a very good ball game. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to have some Swedish meatballs. Thanks, Kathy, for the questions. Really, the questions were awesome. That society question blew my mind. Bill Ivamy, great questions. And Joel Horlin, awesome responses. Pete Tort, and for participating, and everybody else here. Even if you didn't come on in live text, but we sure would like it if you did. David was here earlier. I'm gonna go have my meatballs, and then I'm gonna, oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just try to chill out. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening, Kathy Harden. I guess this game was a little quicker than usual. This game started at, Lord, I don't remember what time. It was a 3:30 start. Well, it was under 2 hours, you know. Happened to that thing. God.